Hi, this is Riddick Big Daddy Bo, two-time former world heavyweight champion, and you're watching Cool True Sports.
True School Sports.
True School Sports.
There you go, champ. Thank you.
Okay, let's go.
Hi Eddie, thank you so much for coming to South Florida and putting on a nice show.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. And when are you planning to come back again to grace us with your
Well, we haven't done one yet. Let's do the first one, and we'll see. I thought we should really come to Miami more often, but a lot of people tell you that Miami is not a good fight city. This is what they tell us.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I don't see why it shouldn't be a great fight city. You know, I don't think there's been many major fights here in Miami, and hopefully this can be the start of that.
Yeah, back in the day it used to be at American Airline Arena where Don King and Isabella, he was part of that scene also back in the day with all the fight scenes.
Yeah.
So there are fight fans.
Yeah, I just
It's
think
just
you
that
haven't had boxing for so long, you know, that I think maybe people forgetting about it or not have the same excitement about it, but hopefully we can change it out on Thursday.
Yes. So with this card, how do you expect your top guy, Tevin Caney,
Tevin Farmer?
Tevin Farmer to do?
It's
in
a
this
really
fight?
tough fight against Jojo Diaz. You know, you've got 3 World Championship fights on the card. Andrade against Luke Keeler, Tevin Farmer against Jojo Diaz, Danny Roman against Ahmad Aliyev, which is a great fight, and then you've got this YouTube madness as well, taking part on the card. So something for everyone, you know. I think it's probably the strongest fight you've seen in Miami for a long, long time, fight card. I think Tevin's in a very tough fight.
You know, everyone criticizes you for wrangling and controlling the YouTube scene.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. I'm not sure why they're always after you and telling you.
I think the hardcore fight fans, I understand, you know, why you would like it. Ultimately, we have to deliver subscriber numbers, views, audience numbers. We have to try and grow the sport as well to a younger generation of fight fans, and I believe this is helping us to do it. I think if you're a hardcore fight fan, you're probably looking at it and thinking, oh, I'm not sure about this, but you have to really understand the logic behind it. And I think these guys, they're respecting the code of the sport. You know, they're going into training camps, you know, they're taking part, they're doing the hard spars, they're not just turning up, drinking a few beers and getting in the ring. So they're never, you've really got to understand what they are. They're never going to be world champions, right? But they have huge followings where the younger generation now look up to these people as heroes and stars, rightly or wrongly. You know, I mean, I've got 2 daughters. They're heroes, if you like, are YouTube stars, right? So really, I want the heroes to be heptathletes or tennis stars, but this is just the world we live in now. There's no point fighting against it. So if these guys who have massive followings can bring new eyeballs to the sport of boxing, we have to embrace that. But when they're there, we have to show them what's great about the sport. So hopefully the people that are tuning in on Thursday night will be watching Tevin Farmer or will be watching Demetrius Andrade saying, I love boxing. And then they'll be there to stay. But we've seen from the Logan Paul KSI fight, huge amount of subscribers have joined the zone. And obviously, that's our job. So, just got to get the mix right.
Okay, so regarding Dylan White and Andy Ruiz, how do you think that would play out, or if he will?
Well, I think it's a great fight. I mean, you know, we've made them an offer, it's got their attention. Still a long way to go. But it's a fight we'd like to make for the summer.
I'm so happy that Dylan White's name was cleared from all this.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a tough time for him, you know.
Yeah.
And no one really believes. Like, it's only the people that really know Dillian White that believed in him. You know, once we got the facts and proved that, it's nice to be able to say to people, because everybody automatically writes you off. You know, oh, you're a cheat, it's over, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, and we said people from the start, wait and see, wait for the facts to come out, and obviously they have, and he's good to go.
Yeah, he's been having a hard time, a lot of bumps in the road. You know, from the time he lost to Anthony Josh, and it was back-to-back downhill.
Yeah, but he's consistently fought tough fights, tough people. He's been mandatory for a long time. He deserves his shot at a world title, but he's still having, you know, he's talking about fighting Povetkin, fighting Andy Ruiz. he doesn't have to fight these fights, but he's willing to do it, you know?
Because he wants to stay active and there's a lot
But he wants to fight the best, he wants to prove himself. A lot of people would just be taking easy fights, waiting for their shot, but he's willing to wait and fight the very best.
Okay, can you just say a shout out to my channel, Autonomic Action?
Okay, Autonomic Action, shout out, don't miss the big show this Thursday in Miami, live on DAZN.
Eddie,
Can I ask about Katie Keeler?
Yes.
What's the latest on the fight with Serrano?
So basically that fight's virtually done now. You know, obviously she's going to fight here. We're looking at maybe doing that fight either in London or in New York. Once Serrano gets her win this weekend, we're looking to finalise things next week.
You say New York, sort of start of the month, end of the month, and in the main MSG, not in the theatre?
The theatre.
Oh, just
yeah,
the theatre.
It'll be the first women's fight to headline a card there, so be big. But also O2 would be nice as well. So we'll just have to see where we go.
Talk to me a bit about sort of the appeal of that fight, and will it be a UK pay-per-view?
I think if there's ever going to be a Katie Taylor pay-per-view, it'll probably be that one.
Or Pursuing rematch?
Yeah, possibly. I think that we have to understand it's not going to be a monstrous pay-per-view with numbers, but it's quite groundbreaking, and I think there's something to be said about doing that fight on pay-per-view. But we've got so many fights playing with Usyk, Chisora and Dillian White and Joshua Pulev that obviously if it lands in the US, it won't be a pay-per-view. But we'll have to see. First things first, let's get the fight made.
Conor McGregor has said that he wants to fight for a world title in boxing. The weight class would be perfect. If Luke Keeler wins, Conor's already verbally agreed to fight him over the phone, according to the reports of the tabloids. Would you be interested in putting that fight on?
Absolutely. Happy to do it. Let's see if Luke Keeler can win first. I thought you meant Conor fighting Katie Taylor.
No.
That'd be a good fight.
catch a case.
But yeah, lastly with Katie Keeler as well. How is she at the moment? How's she looking? Do you plan to kind of try to get her out there one more time, like you're doing with Serrano before you do it?
No. She had a good rest. She had a busy year last year, and look at what she did. She unified against Volante. She won the undisputed against Pursuing. She stepped up, become a 2-weight world champion against the Nard 2. So she had a good rest, and April is the date for her.
Do you have an exact date yet?
Not yet, no. But we'll announce that soon.
Thank you.
Right.
Eddie, what is it going to take to get Canelo and Demetrius Andrade?
Maybe Demetrius got to look bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very difficult to beat Demetrius Andrade. It's frustrating because a lot of people are saying he's the best middleweight in the world. But to say that, really, you've got to fight the best to prove it. So I'm not sure you're going to see Canelo at 160 that much more, to be honest. Obviously, he's boxed at 175, and I think 168 would be his sort of
cap. Yeah, because it seems like every time his name gets thrown around, Canelo doesn't want to mention him, or he slags him off somehow. It's a fight that I know a lot of fight fans want to see.
Keep winning, try and look good. Hopefully, we'll see some excitement from Demetrius in this fight. And I think it's going to be interesting to see. Keeler's going to bring the heat. He's not going to be overawed. He knows what he's got to do. There's no point standing off Demetrius trying to box him. No. Keeler's just got to go and trying to put the pressure on him. Yeah.
You mentioned Logan Paul and KSI, how that drove the DAZN subscriber count up. If you can, what is the DAZN subscriber count? Do you know what it is?
It's not for me to say, but it's substantial. I mean, we had a great end to the last year. We had the KSI Logan Paul fight. Okay. We had the Joshua Ruiz fight. Okay. And we had Canelo against Kovalev. So anyone can sort of guess the number that we went over on those 3 fights alone. So we're in a good place. For now it's about keeping those subscribers by putting on a great schedule. And obviously one of the reasons of throwing the Jake Paul fight into here was, we did over 300,000 subscribers just for the KSI fight. So they're all there, they're all YouTube fans. So give them some more content, and that's what we're doing this Thursday.
Absolutely. Is there maybe a percentage on maybe how much your viewership increased that you could disclose?
I mean, so I get told off by them, but I mean, look, over 1 million people watched in the US Joshua's fight. So obviously that'll tell you how many subscribers they've got if over 1 million watched the Andy Ruiz fight.
Yeah. This is your first card in Miami, and welcome to South Florida. It's good to have you here. I wanted to actually run this by you. This is an idea I had. If this goes well, which I hope it does, you ever thought about maybe having Anthony Joshua come to fight in Miami? Because Muhammad Ali fought in Miami.
Yeah, he did, but I just think it's been so dead here for so long. When we came to America, one place I said we should go is Miami, and everyone's like, boxing don't exist down there, it don't work, So No one's had any success here with major cards. This is the biggest fight card that's been in Miami for a long time.
Yeah.
So let's see how this does. Listen, always want an excuse to come to Miami.
Who doesn't, right?
So we'll see.
I mean, one thing I know about Miami from just growing up here is that it's a big event town. Maybe not a big sports town, but if the event is big, then people will come out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I think Joshua could be a success.
Yeah, possibly. Big risk, but we'll see.
Yeah. One thing I like about what you're doing with the zone is you're signing a lot of top American prospects. You got Arthur Jones III, Anthony Sims Jr., Rashawn Matty, Raymond Ford. Could you just talk about those guys and just?
Yeah, we're very passionate about bringing fighters through. You know, we've done it with Callum Smith from the debut. We've done it with Anthony Joshua from the debut. We've done it with Kalia Fight from the debut. So I like bringing fighters through, and obviously we've got so much young talent right now coming through. Not everyone's going to make it, but we're going to give them the opportunities to come through. They're going to box 6, 7, 8 times a year. If you're good enough, you will make it with us. Yeah. And it's over to them.
Absolutely. Okay. Any message to the boxing world about this card and what you got going on?
Just excited for the year ahead. I think it's such a strong card to kick off with. World Championship triple header. Obviously Andrade, Tevin Farmer against Jojo Diaz, great fight. And listen, Danny Roman against Ahmed Liev. It's going to be an absolute war. So don't miss it this Thursday, live on DAZN.
Okay. Could you say
one more thing about the YouTuber fighters? I was just talking to Joe Weller. He was saying that would you consider maybe making them longer fights, putting more rounds in?
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, the quality's not great, so I don't see why we want to make it longer. It's very exciting.
I suppose if you go in like KSI did and you've got the gas tank to just swing wildly, you can win on the judges' scorecard pretty easy.
6 rounds is a long time for these kids.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
By the way, I wanted to say that Romo Gonzalez Kalia fight. I'm really glad you made that one because I've been talking about it for a while on my channel.
Great fight.
An amazing fight, and I had a chance to actually go to the UK recently and meet with Cal and Max.
Good.
Yeah.
I've been looking to get him a big fight for a long time, so I'm glad he's finally got it.
Absolutely. Well, Eddie, thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Take care.
Showtime, Sean Porter. It's Aerosmith Jr. Hey everyone, this is Jesse Vargas. You're watching True School Sports. You're watching True School Sports. All right. And you're watching True School Sports. Stay tuned.